Hey friends, the fall season is getting closer and closer, and so I thought it would be fun to go thrifting specifically for fall decor items. And today I'm going to be showing you what I thrifted versus how I styled it in my home. And maybe this will give you some ideas and some inspiration as you begin to do your own fall decorating. I'm also going to be showing you some antique store finds as well, so it'll be a fun video. I hope you'll stick around. I can't wait to show you what I found. Alright, so in my last video, I shared some frugal fall decorating tips, and one of the things that I told you guys to do was to maybe clip some branches and stems from your very own yard and dry them for some free decor. So I've had some redbud leaves drying for a couple of weeks now, and I'm finally going to go ahead and bring those in and clear out some of the summer stems that I have here in my entryway. They're kind of more vibrant and green, and they remind me more of springtime than they do of fall. But these dried leaves definitely are giving off some fall vibes, so I'm going to put those in this thrifted basket here in my entryway. And within those dried leaves, I'm going to add some faux stems that I purchased at Joann Fabrics years ago. I wish I could link them for you, but they are no longer available. But you could do this as well, kind of mix the faux in with the dried stems, and it really is so beautiful for fall decor. So I wanted to share that with you first, and I will continue to use these dried stems and leaves throughout my home. Now, the next item that I thrifted was this beautiful fall scarf. I guess it's just a plaid scarf, but plaids always remind me of the fall season, and these warm colors, the browns, the creams, the grays, I just thought it would be pretty in my entryway, and I think it's something that people often don't think about when they're looking for fall decor items. And so I grabbed this guy for just $1.50, and all I'm doing is kind of removing some of my summertime hats that read a little bit more spring and summer. I've kept a few here that I think can work for both seasons, and then I'm just going to hang this scarf here on one of the hooks in my entryway. Now, I told you guys that I love to use dried stems as decor. So another thing that I'm going to go ahead and bring into my entryway is a bundle of chamomile that someone gave to me this summer, and I have dried it, and I'm just gonna place it here in my entryway. It looks beautiful here next to the new plaid scarf. And so anyways, that's just some simple entryway decor ideas for you. Now, I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna sneak in one more item that I recently found at Walmart. You guys, these bundles of stems were $5 for 3 long, beautiful stems. And it was kind of funny because at my local Walmart, they were almost out of these. So I purchased them, and as I was pushing my cart through the store, I could see people looking at them, and one lady even stopped me and said, "Where did you find those stems?" At Walmart. They're by the Better Homes and Gardens brand, and I thought that they would be pretty here in the crock next to my fireplace. Again, promise, gonna get back to some thrifted items, but since the theme of this video is just being thrifty and frugal, I wanted to share these with you. This is something that everybody could go and purchase at their local Walmart, and I just thought that they were really beautiful for a Walmart stem. Now, I ended up switching these stems out for something different because I liked them more over in my dining room, and you'll see that later in this video. I actually end up using some dried stems here instead, but I just wanted to share these with you because I think it's something that everybody could purchase, and I know I often share secondhand items with you guys that are one of a kind, so hopefully this is something that you can go out and grab. Alright guys, today we are talking about thrifting and deals and saving money, and so I thought this would be a great opportunity to tell you about an amazing deal. I have shared this one with you guys before, on the Blumene Face Pro. Now, if you have been around for quite a while, you know that I have showed you this amazing beauty tool multiple times. It uses microcurrent technology to tighten and tone your face. It reduces fine lines. It helps to define your jawline, and I'm excited to show you a few new Blumene products that I've really been enjoying lately. But just really quickly, while I share this beauty tool with you, I'm going to be working on one side of my face so that you can notice the difference between this side of my face and this side of my face when I'm done. Now, one thing that I love about the Blumene Face Pro is that if you don't see results after using it, they offer a money back guarantee, which I think is pretty amazing. I don't actually use the Blumene Face Pro with my makeup on. Normally, I like to apply my serums at night, and that's when I like to use my Blumene Face Pro, because not only does it help to tone and tighten your face, but it also helps to increase product penetration, which I really love. Now, the Blumene Face Pro has 3 different settings, and you can read about those settings on their website, but Blumene actually recommends that you use their product for 3 minutes, just 3 times a week, and you'll really notice a difference if you're consistent and faithful in using it. And if you check out their website, you can see all kinds of amazing product reviews, before and after photos. It's pretty incredible. Now, like I said before, there are a few new products that I'm wanting to share with you guys today. I'm actually holding them. The first one that I want to share with you is actually the Blumene Face Pro 2.0. So it looks very similar to the one that I was just holding. The 2.0 still has the 3 different settings, but what I love about the Blumene Face Pro 2.0 is that it has a heat setting where it actually gets warm as it touches your face. It feels so good on your skin. So this is a product that I wanted to share with you guys that I've really been loving. They also sent the Blumene Hair Pro. So the Blumene Hair Pro also uses red light therapy, which stimulates scalp circulation. And you guys, can you hear that? Now, my hair is like done up right now, but I cannot tell you how amazing this feels on the scalp. So the circulation actually activates hair follicles and promotes thicker, fuller hair over time. But what's really cool about the Hair Pro is that it actually comes with a serum that you can insert in the bottom. It has essential vitamins, antioxidants, and also essential oils in the serum. And so that will help with hair growth as well. I've been loving the Hair Pro, and it's been such a treat to use. This formulation strengthens hair strands, seals split ends, and enhances natural shine, restoring vitality to the hair. And again, guys, just like the Blumene Face Pro, the Hair Pro also, if you don't notice a difference, you'll receive your money back, which I think is awesome. Back to the Blumene Face Pro, I'm using the 2.0 now as I finish this up. But listen, if you haven't taken advantage of this amazing offer yet, I will put all the details in the description box below. Normally, the Blumene Face Pro is $150, but with my special link, it's $70 off, plus you get the free ebook. But here's the catch, this special offer is only for the first 100 people that click on my link in the description. So make sure you take advantage of this offer. Again, it's only for the first 100 people who click on my link below. All right, so let me show you the difference here. Whenever I work on just one side of the face, I notice that this side is tighter and it's also less puffy, it's lifted. And so I just like to show you guys the difference, and make sure that you check out the Blumene Hair Pro as well as the 2.0. I know you guys are gonna love these products, and I've truly noticed a difference when I stay consistent and using this product. So all the details will be down below, and make sure you guys take advantage of this amazing offer. All right, now back to thrifting. This next item I actually found at Goodwill. I was surprised to find these beautiful pillow covers, and they just screamed fall to me. Now the inserts were kind of lifeless and a little sad, so I asked if I could just donate those inserts back and use my own down pillow inserts. And I want to know what you guys think about these. I thought that they were beautiful in the store. I'm unsure about them on my couch. But I do think they're really beautiful for fall. I actually also tried them out in my sunroom, and I think they look really beautiful out there. They might end up staying out there, but these pillowcases were $2.99 each, which is a steal, and I just thought that they were really beautiful in my home. And of course I washed them first, but I just thought that they were a fun fall find and I wanted to share them with you. All right, next on my list of thrifted fall decor items is this fun grapevine wreath. I just felt like the texture and the color it screamed fall to me. Now it was a little pricey, I'll be honest, $2.75 for this wreath. It's not that huge. I almost put it back, but I thought, you know, I think that it's cute. Maybe I can work with it or even use it for a future craft. So at first I tried putting it in my living room. I have a sun hat on the ladder in here that looks a little bit summery, kind of reads more springtime. I tried it there and I did think it was pretty there, but it actually ended up landing in my back entryway on some of the pegs there. I think it looks really pretty out here in the back entry and it adds some fall vibes. So as I was decorating for fall, I was looking at the shelves in my sunroom, and I remember last year I added a thrifted basket where my little horse was there on the top shelf. I took a thrifted basket, I think it was just $1, a couple bucks, and I filled it with more dried hydrangeas that someone had given to me. And I thought that that was so beautiful last year for fall, and then when Christmas came, I took it down and did something different. So I decided to go ahead and put that basket filled with dried hydrangeas there again, and I love the way it looks. In fact, I think it's so beautiful and it just adds more of those wonderful cozy fall vibes. Now, this next thrifted item I was so excited about. I found this entire bag of faux pears for $1.25, I think is what the tag said. They looked so realistic, and so I decided to style them in my dining room on the little buffet we have there, which was a Facebook Marketplace find. But the first thing I decided to do was add some fall stems here, and this is where I decided to incorporate those Walmart stems that I originally had next to the fireplace. And then along with those Walmart stems, I went ahead and incorporated some Hobby Lobby fall stems that I shared with you in last week's video, so you can actually go and grab these same stems. They're so beautiful. And then I decided to get a stoneware pie plate that I thrifted a while back and fill it with these beautiful pears. Look how realistic they are. I love all the dimples and just the coloring. They look so real, and I can't believe I got the whole bag for $1. Such an amazing find, and I think that they look so beautiful for fall. So I just filled this little pie plate with these faux pears, and I think they look really beautiful here. The next item that I grabbed were these beautiful taper candles at Goodwill. I think they're originally from Target. I actually loved the blue color, but those were broken, so I ended up getting some of that pretty brownish mauve color. They read more pink in my video here, but in person they're a little bit more on the taupey brown side. Anyways, I thought that they were really beautiful, and I wanted to somehow incorporate them into my dining room table decor. Now, the items that you see here wrapped up are from an antique store, and I'll be sharing that item with you shortly. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna take a little thrifted crock and put these candles in them just to kind of put them on display, because I love the pretty color that they add to our table, and you'll see how well that they fit in with the dried hydrangeas I'm going to use. I try them over on the buffet first, of course, but they end up staying on my dining room table. So let me go ahead and show you this beautiful crock that I found while antique shopping. Originally, I was going to put this tree that I have. It's a real plant that I love. It doesn't necessarily read fall, so I may end up just keeping some of my indoor house plants that are more vibrant and green in my upstairs bathroom. It's nice and humid up there, of course, when we take showers, and then I'll bring them back out in January when I'm ready for that fresh green again. But I decided to go ahead and fill this beautiful antique crock with more dried hydrangeas that I've kept from years past. Now these are dried limelight hydrangeas, and they always turn this kind of beautiful pinky color, and I thought that that would go so well with the candles that I had just purchased. So I filled this crock with those, and I love the way it looks in the center of my table. It instantly makes the dining room feel like fall, which I absolutely love. Now, another antique store find that I wanted to share with you guys was this set of 3 brass utensils. It was $7.50 for all 3 of them, which I thought was a pretty good price for an antique store. And so I just put some little hooks up underneath our vent hood, and I hung a few of them there, and I thought that they looked really beautiful. Whenever I can incorporate more brass or copper during the fall season, I think it always adds warmth, and I just love the way that they look here. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed seeing those thrifted items throughout my home. I thought it would be fun to show you some of the things that I left behind at the thrift store that I still thought were really cool. One of them was this giant turkey platter. I'm kind of regretting not purchasing it because we often host Thanksgiving at our house, and it was so massive. That was one of the first items that I found, and I have to be honest, a lot of the Goodwill items I felt like were a little bit pricey. I don't know if it's because a lot of it was donated brand new, so they feel like they can charge more, but I still feel like for a thrift store, their prices were a little high. I thought that this braided pumpkin was really cute. $7.99 though. This is just an example of something that I thought was way too expensive for Goodwill. I feel like you could find those prices at like a Marshall's or a Home Goods. This is another example, $4.99, I'm sorry, for this like natural pumpkin here. They also had some really cute velvet pumpkins that I thought were pretty. The price on that wasn't horrible, but they also had some cute glass pumpkins at Goodwill as well, but $7.99 is just too much for me. Maybe I'm just cheap. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think, if you feel like those are fair prices. But you can see that Goodwill definitely had a lot to offer and a really beautiful mixture of things if you're looking to save some money on fall decorating. Alright, so we're going to switch gears and visit a local thrift store where I feel like prices are a little bit more reasonable. Now, they had some dried stems here that I thought would make for some great fall decor. I didn't need any more dried stems, but these were pretty good. I left them here for someone else, but that is definitely an item that I would have considered had I needed them. I also like to check out the artwork. It's always fun to be able to switch out your artwork during the seasons. I feel like the artwork I have in my home works well in the fall season, so I'm going to leave up most of mine, but this particular print I spotted, it sort of caught my eye just because of the beautiful fall colors. It had kind of a fun frame as well. Another item I always like to shop for no matter what the season are baskets, and I did spot this really cool basket. I wasn't crazy about the handle, plus it's a little bit newer. I love to find like more antique and vintage baskets, but that was one that I spotted, and I ended up getting this one actually for a friend. I thought it would be perfect for a little gift basket that I wanted to put together for her. Another item that I like to shop for at thrift stores are just candle holders. I love using taper candles in the fall and Christmas seasons, and so I just like to check it out. These mercury glass little votive holders are cute as well. And I also just wanted to show you guys some footage from our last antique shopping trip. I visited this really cool antique store that I had never been to before, and so I just wanted to show you some footage from that. I ended up getting a really cool washboard from this store that you'll probably see here in a future video, but look at some of these neat items. The prices were of course very high. This was in the Traverse City area in Michigan, so definitely more pricey, but I thought that this old church pew was so cool, and they just had had some really cool architectural pieces, a lot of really neat old doors and windows that I thought were beautiful. And I was actually really in love with this gorgeous sink. I have one that's so similar already that I didn't need this, but look at this awesome marble sink bowl, oh my goodness. But I still thought it was really neat and I wanted to share it with you. How cool is the boat shelf? I thought that would be awesome at the cabin. This is the washboard that I ended up grabbing. It was only $26 and the color was really beautiful. Well, thank you guys so much for watching today and for coming along with me as I style these thrifted fall decor finds. I hope it gives you some ideas as you shop for your own fall decor throughout your home. And I'd love to hear from you guys. What are some items that you like to thrift for whenever you are shopping for fall? Is there anything specific, maybe an area that I'm not thinking about? I love hearing tips from you guys, and hopefully this just inspires you to get out there and go thrifting. And I'd love to hear about some of your favorite thrifted finds over the years. So thanks again, guys, for watching. If you are new to my channel, I would love you to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.